Good morning from Epcot. We are here for our second day of Food and Wine. Can't wait to bring you along with us. That's right, day 2 of the Food and Wine Festival. Right now though, Michelle and I are heading into Starbucks to start our day with some caffeine. We do have some friends who are going to be joining us today, fabulous friends from Florida. Always like to come with us on our adventures. But here we go, time to get some caffeine from Starbucks. Well, we've been joined by our friend Stephanie. Steph, by the way, and I marched drum corps together. We marched crossmen. And she's way tougher than I am. Because she marched with a Volkswagen bus in front of her face. Oh, I'm sorry. It's called a euphonium for those of you who don't know. But we're glad to have Steph with us. And we're going to have a good time eating food.
Yes.
Yes.
Lots of food.
Lots of food. Well, I have done the thing. I have got the key lime milkshake. No, I'm joking. This is the pickle milkshake. And I'm about to try it. I love pickles, so this should be okay. But I'm doing it because it's so intriguing, I had to do it. Cheers. That's good. Holy crap. It's like, you get the dill, you get a little bit of the sour. It's surprisingly good. Oh my God, this is sad. I'm laughing because this is actually better than I was expecting. I was expecting to be like grossed out. This is actually good. Okay, I'm sorry. I was not expecting that at all. I'm not kidding. I can't believe this is actually good. I can't believe how good this is. I'm not joking. You can see I've been drinking some of it, and my friend Steph had some.
I'd have it again.
So, this is about as far down as I can make it. I got to about here. And now, Steph is gonna finish it. Seriously, this is no affectation for camera. It was genuinely good. I don't know if I'd go out and buy another one, but I didn't think I wasted my money buying that. That was actually really good. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Shocked.
Thank you, everybody. Muchas gracias. Good.
After a lovely performance by Mariachi Cobre, we stopped at the China booth, and I got myself some Don Don noodles. I've had these before. These are great. If you're a spice adverse, do not get these. And Steph got the chicken dumplings. And now we're on a mission to find Michelle something. Well, we've gotten our food. Michelle got the raclette with potatoes, and I got the raclette with ham, as well as my Don Don noodles I talked about before. And that is the Stiegel Key Lime Rattler. And Steph's ready for her pan-fried dumplings. This is gonna be a feast, right? Okay, feast consumed. I will say that the Don Don noodles are still on my list of best of the best. They were on the list last year too. They're just so good. There's just enough spice for me to really enjoy them, just at the limits of Michelle. Am I correct on that? Yeah, she just nodded, yo. So she's at the limit of her spice amount. She would not be able to finish the whole bowl. I believe Steph enjoyed her pan-seared dumplings. Yep, nod there too. So I didn't try those, but the warm raclette with ham, so good. I love, here's the surprising bit of that, is the potatoes. Potatoes have a good snap to the skin. The insides are cooked perfectly and have just the right amount of salt. Not too much, not too little, just the right amount. Tasted really good. That was the surprising part of that. But the Don Don noodles, they're on my list right now of best of the fest so far. Also, the Key Lime Rattler, as you can see, I've been drinking it. It's very surprisingly good. And the key lime is very forward in the flavor, but it does have good, like, refreshingness to it because of the ale, the Rattler style. And yeah, I enjoyed that. So as you can see, with the beautiful wife in the foreground in her pigment outfit, we're here on Labor Day Monday, and this is way less people than was here on Saturday. Because Saturday it was just packed full of people in all the areas. Now it's a lot emptier, and we have been able to just walk up to the booths and get food. So yeah, Labor Day Monday. perfect day to come to the festival, I guess. One of the things that I really love about Epcot and also a lot of the Magic Kingdom parks is a lot of the maintenance people come and make these awesome Mickey faces with all the stuff. Great work, great work. I love it. I took a moment to stop in Canada here to have a conversation about what I think about the Food and Wine Festival as a whole and the way that it kind of works. Is this that understand that with the Food and Wine Festival, you don't have to stop at every booth. You can if you really want, but you're going to be very full. Just make sure you budget out because the prices are pretty good for the portions, so you can go for that. But just make sure that you kind of look through that booklet. I mean, you keep that booklet in your pocket and, you know, pull it out when you need it. And while you're doing your, like, looking through, go, oh, that looks good on the menu. And make sure you just stop at the places that you want to eat at. You don't have to fill up. You don't have to try every booth. You're not a food reviewer. I don't do it, and I like reviewing food. So just understand that. Find the things you want. Pick them out and get them. Yes, try some new things, but you don't have to. You can look at it and you will find something on this menu somewhere that you're going to enjoy. And we're here in Canada, just kind of chilling out. We have, like I said, we have my friend Steph and her some of her kids with us. So we're just kind of figuring out what we want to do today before we finish up with day 2 of Food and Wine. So Michelle and I took a little moment to hop on Soarin, and we're gonna do our best to get B1 because that's the road to request. Boarding group 101 for Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm just fast. Can't go wrong with Soarin, right? Nope. Always a good ride, always fun. B1's the way to go. Got it right away. Line said 30, we got on in 10, not even that. And we got boarding group 101 for Guardians, so off to Living with the Land, because we always do that.
More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world. In our lab, Epcot scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects.
While Michelle and I are waiting for our Guardians of the Galaxy virtual queue, I'm going to head over to Flavors from Fire, try to get some food from there, because I saw some pretty interesting stuff on the menu the last time we were in, and I just didn't stop, and I meant to go because Michelle wasn't interested, but she's not currently hungry. In fact, she's heading off into the bathroom I just passed. So I'm going to go over there to Flavors from Fire, see if I see something good, and then we're just going to wait for that Guardians of the Galaxy pass to show up. All right, I stopped at Flavors from Fire. I got the chimichurri marinated skirt steak taco with crushed avocado, grilled corn salsa, pickled red onions, queso fresco, and cilantro lime cream. And I got a spiced chocolate tart, barbecue potato chip crust, salted whiskey, caramel, and smoked sea salt. That is the Epcot Brewing Campfire Bonfire beer. And that is for Michelle. That is a Four Virtues Bourbon Barrel Zinfandel. So all of these sound very, very tasty. That was all amazing. The skirt steak taco had really good char on the outside, really good flavorings on the inside of it, well seasoned, mixed well with the corn and the avocado, and the corn tortilla was a little bit soft to my taste, but otherwise I really liked it. The other thing, that chocolate tart was winner. Now when they say spicy, they don't mean hot, they mean spiced, as in like cinnamon, clove. I was expecting hot, and then I realized that it was mostly spiced, not spicy hot. And I actually enjoyed that quite a bit. The sea salt really added to it, and the little barbecue chip cookie was kind of a nice accoutrement, but it didn't really add much to it. It was fun, but it didn't really add much to the dish. But that tart was phenomenal. Really heavy though. Now the campfire beer, I'm enjoying this. I'm not getting as much smoke off from it as I would expect from it being called a campfire beer, but otherwise it's still an excellent beer. I'm liking that a lot. But Michelle has something to say about the Zinfandel.
Well, I should start with, I don't usually drink red wine because I'm not a fan, so my review probably isn't going to help much, but I like the initial flavor, but it finishes like a red to me, like that, I don't know, dry, sticky, I don't know how to describe it. All right, when I get it again.
So except for the Zinfandel, Michelle's opinion, everything I got was amazing. And we just got called for the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, right as I was saying that. So here we go. We were at Flavors from Fire on purpose so that we would be close by, because we were really close to our call number and it got called. In we go to Guardians of the Galaxy. Hoping for September again, but it's good enough that I got it on day 1. Which is why you should watch that video and see how excited I was. One thing about Guardians is that if there's less lightning lanes, this line moves really fast. We're like kind of just trailing our way through. We haven't really stopped at any point. We've just kind of kept moving. So that's one of the things that if there's no lightning lanes and you get the group number and they line up that way, you're going to pretty much get right on. But otherwise, this line can take up to an hour.
Welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Tears for Fears. No. Tears for Fears. Last ride, and probably, maybe. I don't know. And we have to get Tears for Fears. I'm not putting Michelle on camera right now because, as I have said before, Michelle does every once in a while get motion sick from this ride, and this one got her. She said that she thinks she should ride it first thing in the morning instead of later in the afternoon. She says that the food she's been having here and the ride didn't go well together. So just know that some people do get slightly motion sick. She's fine. She's going to be okay. It's going to take her just a little bit to recover, but then she'll be good to go. But Guardians of the Galaxy is fun. Now, back to food and wine. We know it's food and wine, but we have to come to La Cava. When I say it's our favorite place to go in Epcot, I'm not kidding. El Diablo achieved. I love this because of the spice. But Carrie Ann got herself the avocado. Oh, hey, look, it's Carrie Ann. We've been joined by some more friends, and we're heading into the World Showcase just for one last little loop to try to grab some stuff for food and wine before we have to head out to our plane. So I think I made my last stop of the day before we unfortunately have to go. But this is the hot Italian American beef, which I'm from Philly. So this is why I'm getting one, because I want to see if it compares as well as they say it does. And it comes with an au jus, and that is the Rogue Dreamland Lager. And of course, my El Diablo is still in the back. Shh, don't tell anybody. And we're about to try this out. I think this might be my last food booth stop today because we're going to have to get out for our plane soon, but that looks good. That is a bold bird. Okay. My friend Mark is very, very concerned about what I'm going to say about this sandwich. The pickled vegetables are exactly the way they're supposed to be. The bread was a good choice. Now, that's the thing about Philly sandwiches. The bread makes the sandwich. And if you have the right bread, the sandwich tastes correctly. For an hot Italian beef, you need a crispy outside, soft inside roll. They did that. Nice call. The beef is a little overcooked. But in general, the sandwich tastes great, but the beef was a little overcooked. You have to have it have a little bit of pink left in it in order for it to be a hot Italian beef. And this, they have it done to well done, and it's very, it's fine, but it's not perfect. That's okay. They tried. It's better than when people put peppers on a cheesesteak. You don't put peppers on a cheesesteak. And if you think there's peppers on a cheesesteak, you're wrong. Well, we had fun at Food and Wine. See? Bring all the cool people with me, because I'm not so cool myself, so I have to bring the cool people. It's so great having, Steph and Carrie Ann and Mark, and of course, the lovely Michelle here at Food and Wine. Day 2, all done. I think for me, the best thing I had is still the griddled cheese. Yeah, Michelle just went, yeah. And I was not disappointed in the hot Italian beef. I'm glad it was good, but it wasn't perfect. I was hoping it was gonna be perfect. We've had a great time. Thank you for joining us in Food and Wine. Thank you for joining my friends. It's great to be able to spend time with friends in Disney World. You should try it sometime. Do me a favor, leave comments down below. What was your favorite part of these past 2 days we had in Food and Wine? Hit subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. And hit that like button. And like we always say, because we don't like to say goodbye because we're going to see you real soon, we say, see you, bye. Before we leave, Michelle and I had to find our Leave a Legacy. Oh, look at us. That's all the way from 2002.